All right, so doing some further work with this Ryobi 40 volt 20-inch saw. Ryobi says that this can utilize any of the 40 volt batteries and still operate, with no speed loss. So curious if it'll be able to operate efficiently enough, because in some applications, maybe lightest weight's what you want the most. And this is already pretty lightweight comparatively to other saws in its class. So we saw that the 8 amp battery, it was 16 pounds 1 ounce, and that's 4 pounds 3 ounces for this 8 amp hour battery. So the 6 amp hour battery is 4 pounds even, so 3 ounces less. So that would be 15 pounds 14 ounces. And then the 4 amp hour battery is 2 pounds 15 ounces. So a pound and 4 ounces less. So instead of 16 pounds 1 ounce, you'd be in at 14 pounds 13 ounces, give or take. And I don't have a 2 amp battery, 2 amp hour battery, but I guess that's even another pound. But I'm going to try it out with these batteries, see the difference in the operation, and see if it can work effectively with all these batteries. Experience has said that it's going to work the best with the highest amp hour battery, but let's find out. All right, it's a nice cool saw, and we're going to run this 4 amp hour battery out and see how it does. Overheated. But here, I can do the rest with the chain brake. Pretty close. How's that? All right, so my conclusion on this is that the batteries don't seem to make a difference in the performance of the saw. They just make a difference in how long until the saw overheats the battery. I think with the 8 amp hour saw, I'd have to look back on another video I did with the 16 inch, same size log. I think I was getting like 12 cuts out of it before the battery overheated. But we got, I think it was 6 cuts before the saw overheated. And I was working it pretty good, one cut after the other. So I'd have to revisit that, but that's a separate thing. We're looking at the batteries. And so the answer is that the batteries all seem to perform as well. And I will do another test with a 2 amp hour battery and see how that does. But it really lightens up the saw quite a bit. So, I mean, for something big like that, obviously you're going to want the bigger battery, because it just, in terms of the number of cuts you get before the saw gets tired, you get more. And I'm torture testing it. I'm just cutting one after the other, which isn't typically how I'm going to do wood. Maybe a few cuts and then a break, moving stuff around and a few cuts. But hey, if you were going to be cutting up 8-inch logs and 4-inch logs and maybe 10, 12-inch logs, this thing seems like it would be fine. And I'll probably do another video just doing some small cuts, but you're down into the 14s with it. So you're still getting a 20-inch bar and a decent cutting power saw with a lot less weight. So that's pretty nice. I like it. Hopefully this test is useful to you. If you got one of these or you're looking to get one of these, do the work so you can benefit from this experience. Thanks for watching.